to go over the next week of Invisalign, and this is kind of a disappointment to me because I thought we would have 3 trays and we have 8. And I mean, they did take the band off and they're just letting the hook sit there because of the mobility of the teeth, and they don't want to do further damage by taking the hooks off. But I'm still really sad, like, cause we're nowhere near the process. Like, that was our halfway point, basically, is what they're saying. And so we have another 27 weeks. And I want to cry. Like, oh my god. I thought this was going to be so much quicker. I thought the payment plan was going to last way longer than the Invisalign. And it looks like this is going to go until the payment plan. And if this goes further than this next 27 weeks, I don't know what to do. Because I just want my implants. Like, I'm not planning on staying where I'm living, and where I'm living right now is really close to all of my dental network, and I would like to move within the next year or so, and, I mean, definitely next year, but, like, I would like to move probably out of the area, and I don't want to have to do all that long driving, or worry about it, or have to stay in this, city or township because of my dental work. So, I'm just like, please work with me. Por favor, I need you to work with me. I'm on such a time crunch. I wanted to get it done here because it is cheaper than it is in New York, but at the same time with life, like, we don't know if we're gonna stay here past the year, and if it comes down to my dental and my medical stuff, we're gonna stay here and find a place that'll do month-to-month rent, which is not an easy find, and doesn't sound cheap. So, I'm a little worried, but no matter what, we're gonna keep positive and keep going for this, and we're just gonna see how this week goes. They did switch some things around, so our cure, instead of like on this side, is now on this side, and like some different teeth have some different amounts of cure on them and stuff, but let's just, I guess, get to it, shall we?
Okay, y'all, day 156, and we went to the ortho today, so basically, we were in a real big concern with my bands and stuff. And so I came in, they asked me about it and talked to me about it, and I was like, yeah, I was just spitting up blood, and it was like making a cracking noise, and I just feel like it wasn't pulling for alignment towards this way anymore, so it was just pulling up and pulling my tooth out. And so my ortho came in and evaluated the mobility of my tooth and said that it was a lot more mobile than it should be. So we are not going to do the band any further. My alignment isn't 100% perfect, but hopefully the tray shifting will take care of that versus having to stress on a band. Now, next step after doing that, she told me, we're going to take all the cure and the old glue off. We're going to leave the hooks on. So they left this hook on, left the bottom hook on, just because your teeth are very mobile from all of the resistance and the tension in there. And we don't want to put pressure on it to take the hooks off because it's going to be a lot of pressure and then your tooth breaks. So they're leaving it on until they become more stable. They'll probably take them off next time I see them in 8 weeks or so. And then they took off all the cure spots on the original places and then put one here, put one here, put one here, put one here, and then they didn't put cure back here. I think they might be one, like, right here too. Yeah, I think there's one right there too. But, they didn't put cure in the back of my teeth, but they do have, like, little tray pushers in there, like, that are just built into the tray that push my teeth forward. So that's painful. So we have a lot of pain here, 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 and a lot of pain here. And it's so bad because on top of it, when I pull my tray out, it feels like the bottom is popping out. So like there's a little spring pop, and that flippin' hurts. And then, I don't want to take it out. I don't want to take it out. I gotta brush my teeth. But, and then on top of it, the cure was a little messy, so she said the good thing is when I brush my teeth, anything that's not in the designated spot will come off, like nail polish on the skin. So that's fun, and I've been dealing with that all day, and cure just being everywhere in my mouth. And then, the little space between this tooth and my back molar that we've been having issues with, the little space is like pushing down into my gum. So my inflamed gum, my swollen gum around my tooth is being pushed down, and it's super painful. But yeah, that's today. It's a really painful day, and I honestly hate this day when we're switching our trays in the middle of the day because I have to endure all the pain. But I'm just looking forward to going to bed. The only issue is tomorrow's a really busy day, and if I'm not feeling okay in my mouth, I don't know how I'm going to get through the day. But yeah, that's today. Okay, y'all, day 157, and today has been a whole lot of pain. It's better than yesterday, but anytime I move, anytime I talk, anytime I breathe in, anytime I suck in, anytime I suck through a straw, it just sends a lot of pain everywhere. So, it's just, it feels like we started over almost on our trays. With the passive trays not doing any shifting, it's definitely a start over in a sense. And I am not, like, I can't handle it. The pain is, I can definitely get used to it. But it feels like overwhelming with this sensation of relief or the lack of the tension and everything shifting back to where it was before the trays. When I pop these trays off, it hurts more. And the relief with the trays off and putting them on, the level of pain and relief is just more extreme than I am used to with the other trays. So I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know if that means there's just more shifting going on. I don't know if that's like good for the longevity of the process, because that means that my teeth are working double time in these trays. But positive thoughts, right? Either way, I am just really tired. I'm in a lot of pain. Right here is where we have the most issue with popping my trays on and off, because it literally shifts back and forth. And then back here, there are like these two little things that are pushing my teeth forward. And each time that has to like pop on, and it's really painful. But it is what it is right now. It is a little hard to get them on and off because it feels like they're super tight. But other than that, I'm gonna go to bed and just try to numb myself for the pain. Okay, y'all, it is day 158, and I am super tired, so I'm trying to get this done quickly. Either way, I am still in a lot of pain, but it's better than yesterday and the first day. I definitely think that I'm not in as much pain, that I'm getting used to the trays, but I honestly don't know, because it feels like I started over completely, and I don't know how long it took me to get used to the trays in the beginning. Either way, we kind of have pain all over, but mostly these back front teeth, the back of the front teeth, really hurt. Here and here really hurt. Like, that's a hot spot, especially when they click together. And this one right here in front of my back molar is in a lot of pain and in a lot of shifting and a lot of moving. And I don't know why that one's being such a hard focus right now, but it is painful. Either way, I'm just hoping that I can get used to it and that tomorrow will be better, but I don't know. I also am having really, really bad allergies, and I've been blowing my nose a lot, and throughout the last couple of days, every time I've been blowing my nose, I feel like I'm blowing my ear out a little. I've had some dry blood up in here, and I've been picking at it, and right now my ear kind of hurts, so I'm just hoping tomorrow I don't wake up and have really big issues, because that would suck. Either way, my eyes really hurt, so I'm gonna go to bed, and hopefully they're not that bad tomorrow. I've been staring at a screen all day, and I need to do better. I need to work on some stuff. I need to get some stuff done, and I need to stop staring at screens. Night. Okay, y'all, day 159, and it has been a trip. I definitely did something to my ear canal area, because this entire area in the back and like inside of my ear, it was just like hurts to the touch. It has not been easy to ignore it and avoid trying to like pick at it and relieve the pain. but I've been trying to do my best. I'm hoping tomorrow I don't wake up with it worse, but I probably will because I've been screwing with it too much. Been trying not to blow my nose too much to aggravate it, but I've had to. Even doing like this hurts, because like down here hurts. I don't know if I can feel it starting in this ear, so I'm kind of nervous. I don't know what's going on with me. The doctor's appointment on the 28th though. Either way, teeth-wise, everything is kind of the same. I feel like because of my ear issue, I definitely think that the ear infection or the ear whatever, is like numbing the Invisalign pain or kind of distracting me from it in a sense because it doesn't seem that bad today. I want to say that I'm getting used to it, but I can't say for sure. I will say though, like we have pain everywhere that we did have it yesterday. Stop kicking me. And we have it really here, and this side, and then this side. This top one, not so much today, but at the same time, anytime things click together, it just hurts. Also, because of these little clips on the back that are like pushing my teeth forward, my bottom teeth like naturally rest there and like push on it and push upward. So it's causing more pain anytime I do like this. Or like just naturally rest my mouth. So that's fun. But yeah, that's today. Okay, y'all, day 160, and let's start off with the ear infection issue. It still hurts to the touch, but just not as bad. I can put headphones on and not feel any issues. And I mean like over-the-ear headphones. I don't use earbuds much anymore, just because of my piercings, and I just don't go out with earbuds on anymore, I've noticed. Either way, teeth pain has been, I feel like, subduing just a bit. We still obviously have some pain here, especially behind the teeth, and here, but not really anywhere else. And as well as here and here is kind of decreasing in pain as well. Like, it's definitely not as bad as it was yesterday, and I can move my teeth, pop them back on without really any issues. The main issue is just pushing them back into the secure spot, and that hurts just a little because that's tension. But other than that, it's been a pretty easy ride today. I think the biggest issue I have right now is the fact that I have these hooks on but no band, and I keep playing with them, and they're very mobile teeth, which is why she left the hooks on, because she didn't want to break them by taking them off because it would cause too much pressure. And I should stop playing with them because of that. But anyway, yeah, that's today. I'm hoping tomorrow, we don't have this thing going on, and that we can just, keep going down the train of not having much teeth pain and getting used to these as much as possible before Wednesday. Okay, y'all, day 161. We change our trays tomorrow. I am super nervous and super excited about changing them because I just want to get out of these trays. But I'm not exactly used to these trays. I'm used to the pain and in the locations it's in, but I'm still not like fully transitioned. I think that starting a tray tomorrow is not going to be painful. Either way, I am a little worried about that, but there's not much I can do about it. They did tell me that I could leave these trays in a day or two longer, and then just whatever trays I don't wear, bring back so they can stay on track with it. But I don't want to do that. I just want to do it bi-weekly and, stay on track that way so I don't have to worry about, pushing my process back or delaying another tray change, or even like not being used to the tray enough that when they switch my trays in person, that it hurts so much. The only issue I'm having with the trays so far right now, besides where the pain usually is, like here and here and here and here, is that my teeth are still resting on that pushing top area right there. So that's not fun, and I don't know if it's screwing with my alignment or not, because I'm trying not to naturally rest that way, because it applies pressure and it hurts both of my four front teeth. So I'm just hoping that doesn't hurt my alignment because we're already not wearing my band, which is not helping my alignment. So yeah. But either way, I'm hoping that we're used to these trays enough that tomorrow's tray change won't be super, super painful. But yeah, that's today. Okay, y'all, it is day 162, and it is time to change our trays. I already clipped the trays with the bottom one, so that way we don't have to worry about that in the near future. I still have to brush my teeth, and then we can switch our trays. Okay, I have my trays right here. So let's just pop them in and get this over with, because no point in putting it off. Aww. Ow. Ugh. Ugh. Okay. Ugh. Okay, these aren't much worse than the last trays, but ow. Yeah, not happy right now. Definitely gonna be feeling it tomorrow. It really hurts right here, like down there. And right here. Yeah, not happy. Okay, y'all, so that was this week. As we know, we have about 7 more weeks until we go to the ortho. So excited. I'm more upset about the elongating of the process than doing any of this. At this point, this really doesn't hurt too bad. Like compared to the first 26 weeks, I think it's behind us. I think most of the pain is behind us because we're just doing mediocre shifting. Everything is going to need to be shifting somewhat rightwards. And, our alignment here is supposed to be fixed. So we will see where everything goes and how things work, but I'm excited and I'm going to try to stay positive, and hopefully if we stay positive with it and focus more and more on our day-to-day actions and less of any pain there is, not that there is any right now, then our alignment will work together and we won't have to put the band back on. Our midline will line up, is basically, and then our teeth will keep shifting to where they need to be. And by the end of this 27 weeks, we will actually be done and ready to move on to implants, because I don't know if I could do another 27 weeks after those 27 weeks. It's like a vicious cycle, and I'm not here for it. But yeah, that is this week, and I genuinely love that you're here. I genuinely love having people to talk to, even though I'm not having like a two-way conversation. And I just want you guys all to know that I appreciate you, and I hope you just have the best day, and I will see you in the next dental video or whatever video. Bye, y'all!